I am Groot.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying.
You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back. Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
Gotta make the Flarkers pay for what they did to Nowhere. And Contraxia. And all the killing and converting and stuff.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Drax! Kick their butts! Rocket! Do your thing!
Head on a swivel!
Cut him up, Gamora!
Get back in there, Tiger!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
You're up, big guy!
Let us finish this!
Finally! Let me at him!
Gamora, slice him up!
I'll enjoy this!
Cut him free, Gamora!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
Drax, destroy!
Welcome, death!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear, cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
If the promise is to be realized here, Converted will be flocking in to witness it. Are we the only new arrivals?
We must be late, as usual. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
I am Groot.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were Nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
If Cosmo is on their side, getting to the Cortex could be a lot harder.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an excess of it stored here.
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Well, that didn't work.
Flarky, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlos. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
Don't leave me hanging. I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
While we got just the 5 of us. Filling us all with confidence there, big guy.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
A what?
They are the keepers of Catathian lore. This will be an epic tale.
Okay. Gotta make a passage here.
I had a contact here.
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
Warlock's stronger than any of us, and he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's him. And we're gonna need the Grand Unifier out of the way if we want to stop this ritual.
Throw the meat into the meat grinder to keep it busy.
That's not what I...
No, I'm on board now, Quill. It's a solid strategy.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentis.
Nah, the Cortex could...
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic, if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
More churchies dropping in! That's it! He finally snapped!
Gamora! Wait for us!
Cowards! Face us!
We've got enough on our hands, Muscles!
You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora!
I can keep up with her, Quill! Must be a doll thing, I don't know!
More arriving! Gamora's slicing through them like butter! Crush them, Drax!
She just went bonkers!
A Catathian-worthy battle frenzy!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all!
Drax, toss it!
No, it ain't my fault she's acting like this!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Sick 'em,
I
Drax!
shall break their bones!
The Blockhead's amping up his buddies!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Guys, huddle up!
Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! They shall carve our name in the history books, Peter Quill, and it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look, I know we want to celebrate because we're maybe 2 steps away from winning this fight. But if we start dancing before we actually win, these scut-holes will send us to our graves. So let's keep our focus and show these losers exactly how we rock. Who's with me?
You said...
Via Magnati!
Chase me!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all!
Gamora's slicing through them like butter! Need some breathing room, Groot! You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. What say we go stop a nutjob cult leader?
Yes.
Incoming!
Cultist walked right into that one! Slice and dice! Throw that, Drax!
Musclehead's in trouble!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Just hope Warlock's causing a distraction somewhere. Can't even scratch that thing!
Let's see those branches! Raker doesn't know what he's in for!
Can't wait to blast the ball off his nose! Ouch! That's gotta hurt!
Chop him, Gamora! Why are there so many of them?
Because they've been converting whole worlds!
Pulverize them! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it! us from everywhere!
Won't stop us from stopping them!
Slow him down! It's all you! It's just gonna get harder from here!
Harder for them to stop us!
My knuckles failed to crack his metallic carapace!
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmo's Tower is the quickest way.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up.
You know, I usually hated when that COSMO spotlight would shine down on me, but now I kinda miss it.
I did not know you were so sentimental.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
Really? A faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done? Gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
Something to shut off the power?
You should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
If you do not have the
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Incoming!
Take down the flyer! He's healing the rest!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face!
On the left!
Clark and snipers! Dash cowards!
We need to close this distance!
What the? Coach is juicing his team members!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
Making short work of these cultist creeps!
Talk out weirdos deserve it!
Breathing room, Groot!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Draw their fire while I cross to the next roof!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believed!
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
My great
Send it
strength
their way,
goes
Drax.
underutilized!
Past time someone got stabbed!
Look! Golden Boy and Unicorker are still at it!
Hope all the god stuff wasn't just talk!
We're sitting ducks!
You are wrong on both counts!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there, you save me one!
No promises!
Hey, we approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
Die!
Peter!
I hope Worldmind has a solid life insurance policy!
The Rhapsodus will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this!
Stay away from the edges!
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
The Warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show!
We approach the dog's tower!
And we're almost halfway there!
Trap it!
Run him through!
Like
Aggression is often the best protection!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
I swear, if Warlock kills Raker before I get a chance...
We don't need Golden Boy's help!
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Regal rear!
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks!
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
I don't need another round. Warlock can squeeze the life out of that freak for all I care.
Look out!
Do your worst, faithless!
Let's not add to our problems!
The Rhapsodus will tell tale of our
Too close!
The what now?
with fervor!
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
We will need tattoos to commemorate this moment!
Make sure you
fire while I cross to the next room!
How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up!
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
That was not the name!
I like it better! How many times have I saved your butt now?
What would I do without you, Rocket?
We approach the dog's tower! Peter Quill has fallen!
Her justice is swift!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
I'm on it!
Bust out the smoke
How many are
bomb!
there? It's like all of nowhere showed up!
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The full Flarkman!
That was not the name!
I like it better!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believed!
Nice to meet you! Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either!
Do your thing, Gamora! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
That Nova Corps dude was bonkers!
I got all these toys I'm just dying to use!
Can't tell if they feel pain, but I know when they feel dead!
Finally!
All a
I think they're
spiritual
giving up.
experience?
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us. Always knew nowhere would get raided, but not like this. Thought it would be the world mind cracking down on them.
They do have Nova Corps converts in their forces.
We need to be on the other side of this thing.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look!
At least our guy seems to be winning.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Anyone see a way across?
I am Groot.
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that sign in the way, Quill.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party.
All right, Groot, stretch away.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn, and the brainwashing cult, and the Magus World Destroyer thing. Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Do you have any idea how far down it is if you miss?
We ain't got time to argue. I'll make it.
Leave this to me!
Whoa! Glad that wasn't rocket.
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
How dumb are these flartnards to even fall for this full flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
The beast is being exposed to the promise.
Get away from my dog!
And ready! Why does the dog not mind blast them?
I don't think he's in there no more.
Gamora! Cut that! Make like a tree!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
Something tells me we got more scraps ahead.
Peter Quill, I have rescued you!
I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance!
I wasn't expecting any.
Breathing room, Groot!
You're welcome!
Thanks, Gamora! Guys, huddle up!
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too! I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter!
We are gonna get creamed out there, and you wanna know why? Because we keep trying to fight fair.
What?
But in this galaxy, you don't win by fighting fair. Let's give those losers a taste of their own medicine. Who's with me?
We are!
Can't believe
Someone
I'm
with
missing
leadership.
Thanos right now.
Ready!
Need some breathing room, Groot! Roof them up, Drax!
That's right! You don't flark with nowhere, scuffles!
I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance!
The dog is not dead yet! Beware!
Flark! Well, it's got Groot!
Carve him a new one!
The mutt better remember us saving his tail here!
And the rest of him!
Lay on the hurt!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
They'll be building us statues for this!
We're barely scratching the big thing's paint! Nowhere
Put it down
Security's
before I
in big
carve out
trouble
your
after this!
eyeball!
If there's any of them left!
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
Just buy him some time to recover! Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
Things built big guys taking a knee!
Time to close his eyes! Permanently!
Stick it to him, Groot!
The Mutt better remember us saving his tail here!
Bigger picture, movement! I see it!
Things pretty tough for
The
an
mechanical
old
beast
machine.
is running out of
Beat on it
limbs!
together! Think of it as team building!
Danger close, Rocket! Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
On our watch!
Hold him down, Groot!
It's like this one doesn't feel pain!
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
Just buy him some time to recover! You blew him up! Deadliest woman incoming! We gotta keep him off Cosmo!
Cut them down fast!
Keep here, we're barely denting this thing!
Things built tough! We need to really pile it on!
Gamora!
You got it!
Well done, you two! A tactfully executed maneuver!
The flark are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there! I can hear him!
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind! He's there!
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the Mutt!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us! He's still in the promise!
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not a time that matter. Same reason Catastrophic not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. And it sounds like they gave you up.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Piotr Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Katati who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy, you tell him!
Nowhere is Cosmo home being. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick 'em, boy!
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
The ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we could even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
To save her people.
Raker said Nikki chose nowhere for the ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time letting that one go.
But that means Magus chose it. Probably because of the Cortex and how it can provide instant access to all believers everywhere. So we're gonna shut the door in its ugly face, ruin its big day, and kick it when it's down.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of crap.
Wonder if the church even realizes what was being mined down here. They're standing on top of the most valuable resource in the galaxy.
The miners they have converted will remember.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi debt.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
No, Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his pups are hiding. Without Tower, nowhere is being lost. Pups too.
Gotcha. Be careful up there, buddy.
He's open! Go to town on him, big guy! Quill just got nuked! Hilarious!
Incoming assault!
Thanks, Peter.
Real funny, Quill! Quill? Quill!
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi debt.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
No, Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his pups are hiding. Without Tower, nowhere is being lost. Pups too.
Gotcha. Be careful up there, buddy.
Stop
Toss him around! You struggle in vain!
That in my feelings.
Perhaps you should avoid that of caution!
The big one has blown mine!
I have assuaged the threat! Return to the skirmish!
Scary lightning. Right.
Yeah, you might want to dodge those next time!
Lob it at him, big guy.
Something! I don't know where they're all coming from! Just squash them!
Slam him, Drax.
On it!
Finally! Sick of those Dastan mines!
Feel my wrath!
I can't think straight with that Nova Corps idiot tossing all these mines around!
Watch the mines!
Hit him.
Time's up!
This is so gross.
Already missing the jungle!
Wreck him, Drax. Light him up, Rocket.
Close the distance! Don't let them pick you off!
I'm on him. Make them hurt, Gamora. It's not the shield, it's the mind. Enough already.
Prepare for pain!
Those poor goons got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
And you know that...
I have seen them. Perhaps there is a way to steer nowhere directly into the rift.
Can't risk it if Nikki's here.
Drax, little help, heave hope.
Readily! Why do the mightiest powers of the universe not intervene against the Church? Galactus, the Stranger, the Living Tribunal.
They didn't show up for the Galactic War either, and we won it without them.
Your mistake is thinking they give a single flark about the rest of us.
Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Could be all of nowhere looks like this soon.
It'll get back on its feet.
Giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
If I had a unit for every minute of my time you waste with your flarkin' ideas.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex? Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there? Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping.
Scoping? This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and... I don't know, something else.
Kriya
What's that?
is the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
Yeah!
Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
Think you can anchor to this, Gamora?
Guess we'll find out.
Huh.
He wants to know what could have decapitated a Celestial.
Likely it was an exceptionally large blade.
What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher?
I've been thinking. Yeah, the nobodies look out for themselves, but they're also paranoid.
That's an understatement.
So maybe at the first sign of trouble, some of them jumped in their ships and got out.
You underestimate their greed. Breaker promises power and eternal life.
Fine, fine, I'll make your dumb stuff. Just tell me what you want. Got you covered. Oof, got a crick in my back because of that.
Whoa! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Quill.
What's in all those towers and pods?
There ain't no zone in here, so could be anything. I know one of them's half library and half pleasure pod.
I really hope it survived. Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance.
We'll blow it up if that's what it takes.
We're dealing with power we've never seen before. No way we'd survive that.
I will do it. While the rest of you flee, it would be an honor.
You don't know nothing about explosives. And this is Flarkin' Nowhere, man. I ain't blowing up nowhere. Or any of us. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the Collector's political power. He's got something to bribe everybody.
The church accepts no bribes.
Here they come!
A whole lot of them!
Soon to be one less!
2!
Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you!
Drax is well known for his non-scientific method!
Chop, chop, Gamora!
Just keep swatting! We're almost at the Cortex!
Breathing room, Groot!
Destroy!
They've got big tech everywhere!
I wish we had time to demolish all of it! Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us!
Our very fast, efficient battle that needs to end soon!
What? Toss it!
It'll be a slice! Where is Warlock?
Probably yelling bad poetry at somebody!
Honor!
Peter! Help!
Looks like even she's got her limits! Yay! More brains up ahead!
Back
I'm
in
gonna have
business!
nightmares about brains!
Wallberry needed help!
Get the point? This whole city is going to collapse!
No! We ain't gonna let it!
I am Groot.
Over here! Guess we're climbing brains again.
All right, Groot, let's make a bridge of our own. Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Try not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful. It gets a little... Whoa, 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 whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this. Surprise, scuttfuckers! Wipe them out, Rocket! Time to shred them! Do your thing, Drax! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
Need some breathing room, Groot!
Make your peace!
Is the whole church here?
Everybody showed up for this one.
Great team! Once we get inside, I'm on Raker!
Don't be mad if I accidentally put a couple of rounds in that dash bag. Stay down. So many of them! Gonna cost me a fortune in ammo!
We'll build nowhere for it! Creeps are coming from everywhere!
I wasn't expecting so many of them!
I am trying to destroy!
It's too quick!
My mind fills with rage!
Embrace it, Drax!
Meet your maker!
Guys, huddle up!
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us!
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread!
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax! Unbelievably, insanely magnificent!
Right?
Like a Florkin supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Wise words, Peter Quill!
We are!
Feel him?
Heads up! Haven't had a brawl like this since the war!
Only this time there's no resistance to help out! Keep them busy, Groot! Drop them, Rocket!
Eat this! What's next, Peter?
Well done! He shall fly no more!
If we see Raker in there, he's mine!
Don't be mad if I accidentally put a couple of rounds in that dash bag.
Let's show them they mess with the wrong freaking team!
Guess they ain't seen our business card.
Bloodlust is strong! I am losing control!
Good! We need the destroyer!
The flying one with the big gun is full.
Well done, Peter Quill! Wizard! We stand before your temple gates! Come out and die!
That was awesome! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Call out, and I will demolish your foes!
Need some breathing room, Groot! Punch him up! Throw that,
Thanks for
Drax!
saying what we're all thinking.
Once we get inside, I'm on Raker!
I will respect your battle claim!
Rocket! Safety's off! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
Slash him, Gamora! Smash him up, Drax!
Prepare yourself, Thief! My mind fills with rage!
Just keep it pointed at the other team.
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain! it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
Doing my best to clip them!
Knife!
We'll tear down this church, wizard!
So glad that man is on our side right now!
Lock it! Nuke 'em!
The gargantuan droid is also a sizable threat!
It's one of those two or more to operate thingies!
If we see Raker in there, he's mine!
I got the kid! I know I can reach her!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in mean mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Keep an eye out for Nikki. We get her away from these wackos, then worry about finding Warlock, Mantis, and whoever else.
I have faith your spawn will be saved, Peter Quill.
Let's not use the F word.
We're not gonna lose her again.